Okay, hello everybody, welcome back to Dragon Age Inquisition, where for some reason the last episode, like, part of the audio for like 20 minutes decided to not work, but then it started to work again. In it segmented itself for some reason, like the first 20 minutes was its own little segment. The Elgato does that where it'll split up the video file if it's too big. But usually it's like, it goes up to even like 35 to like 45 minutes, but it split it up at like 20 and then the next one was like 11. And for some reason, that 20-minute one decided not to have any audio. So I get to talk over that eventually. Hey, guy. Whoa. Whoa. First things first, I need new armor. But actually, first things first, I would assume that I would probably want to go to the Chantry and figure things out. You know what I mean? But, like, you know, kind of take the time to look around. Oh, this thing made me cry. Andraste's Mabari. Oh, okay. And, like, everyone's, like, saluting me. It's really weird. Okay. But I know where the Chantry is, because it's the biggest building. Chant for the Departed, we've read that. And my other walkthrough. Ooh, I'm gonna listen because I'm a rogue. I feel like I need to crouch. Crouch. Oh, I see. Okay, okay.
Believe he is guilty.
The elf failed, Seeker.
I'm
The breach
just-
is still in the sky. For all you know, he intended it this way.
I do not believe that.
That is not for you to decide. Your duty is to serve the Chantry.
My duty is to serve the principles on which the Chantry was founded, Chancellor, as is yours.
Whoop whoop, done eavesdropping. This is gonna be weird. I'm gonna be able to open all the locked doors that I've never been able to access, like, without a rogue. The door magically
Chain
slams
him.
open.
I want him prepared for travel to the capital for trial.
There's nobody to
Disregard
trial
that
me.
and leave us.
Everybody who's would trial me is dead. You know what I mean?
You walk a dangerous line, Seeker.
No, I think
breach
you
is
walk a dangerous
stable,
line,
but
man.
it is still a threat. I will not ignore it.
I'm still a suspect.
So I'm still a suspect, even after what we just did.
You absolutely are.
No, he is not.
Someone
Oh.
was behind the explosion at the conclave.
Oh, snap.
Someone most holy did not expect. Perhaps they died with the others, or have allies who yet live.
I am a suspect?
You
Everyone is.
and many others.
I'm
But
wondering
not
why
the
Liliana isn't a
prisoner.
suspect.
I heard the voices in the temple. The
And
divine
Cassandra.
called to him for help.
So his survival, that thing on his hand, all a coincidence.
Providence. The Maker sent him to us in our darkest hour.
We're gonna go on the defensive, I think. We're not gonna be aggressive, we're just gonna be defensive. What more do you
The
want?
breach is stable now. What more do you want from me?
We must try again.
The breach remains,
Eh?
and your mark is still our only hope of closing it.
This is not for you to
I
decide.
just can't believe I'm still alive, honestly.
You know what this is, Chancellor.
You
A
know what
writ
this
from the
is.
Divine, granting us the authority to act. As of this moment, I declare the Inquisition reborn.
Dang.
We will close the breach, we will find those responsible, and we will restore order with or without your approval.
Dang. Cassandra's getting things done. Son? See, though, she mentions
This
later
is
that
the
she's a bit
Divine's
brash, and
directive.
she is,
Rebuild the Inquisition of
but she gets
old.
stuff done.
Find those who will stand against the chaos. We aren't ready. We
I love
have
how we're
no
standing
leader,
facing
no numbers,
the player.
and now no Chantry support.
Like me,
But
personally.
we have no choice. We must act now, with you at our side.
Eh? I will probably be doing,
What is
as many
the
conversation
Inquisition of
options as I
old?
can.
Exactly.
It preceded the Chantry. People who banded together to restore order in a world gone mad.
It's got a bad
After,
rap, though.
They laid down their banner and formed the Templar Order, but the Templars have lost their way.
Oh.
We need those who can do what must be done,
I
united
forgot.
under a single banner once more.
So maybe, because on this walkthrough, or this playthrough, I wanted to actually go get the Templars instead of the mages. And it's not like, I don't know, like, I don't really know why you can't have both. It seems kind of odd, but, because you're trying to, like, bring the two together, you know? So it's weird to, like, sort of invalidate one. But the character wouldn't know that. He wouldn't know that, like, by going to the Templars and the Mages, he'd be blocking out one or the other, you know? But also that might be the reason I do the Templar route instead, because I've always kind of had a hard time deciding, like, why one would go with the Templars, but we'll look into that a little more
But aren't
later.
you still part of the Chantry?
Is that what you see?
Oh, you've got
The Chantry will take time to find a new divine, and then it will wait for her direction.
But we cannot wait.
nope.
So many Grand Clerics died at the Conclave. No, we are on our own. Perhaps forever.
Forever. You want? Whoa.
What if I refuse?
I actually meant to go up.
You can go if you wish.
You should know that while some believe you chosen, many still think you guilty. The Inquisition can only protect you if you are
We
with
can't
us.
even protect
We
ourselves
can also
yet.
help you.
It will not be easy if you stay. But you cannot pretend this has not changed you.
You're trying to start a holy war.
I want no part of
We
it.
are already at war. You are already involved.
It's true.
Its mark is upon you. As to whether the war is holy, that depends on what we discover.
Should I? I agree for now.
We'll see how this goes.
That is all we ask.
Help us fix this before it's too late.
Solid! This is like the first time he's ever, like, entered an agreement with a human, I think, really, you know? Like, I know the Clan Lavellan is supposed to be on pretty even terms with humans, but still, he's, like, probably really only expects the worst, but I think he'll warm up a little bit. But yeah, I was trying to think of why you would choose the Templars over the Mages, because it seems like the Mages approach you nicely, and the Templars come off as jerkwads, you know? But maybe that'll give us, like, a reason to go for the Templars, is that they were once the Inquisition, and now we can, like, bring them back into the fold or something, you know? Restore their honor, kind of make them what they're supposed to be, like, maybe solve the Mages feel put upon because of the Templars. So if we fix the Templars, ta-da, Templar, right? Or is that the circle? I don't think and that's Redcliffe. So were we contacting the mages there? Because the mages are at Redcliffe. The rebel mages. I think that's some of the prettiest artwork in the game, is that banner. A lot of time was taken on it. Oh, I love this. Cassandra is just... I mean, Cullen's the commander of the troops, but... Oh, I love that salute, like, right there. That, like, straightening up right at the beat. Oh. I think she also, like... I don't know exactly how she is compared to Cullen, but it's still, like... Oh, God. That looks really stupid. That outfit. Ah! I need a new outfit. I don't know. She gives the troops hope and morale as well. Ba-da-da-ba-ba-ba-bum. Let's start the game. So, you know, when you write it, it's Dragon Age, Inquisition, but in the actual game, it's not. It's just Dragon Age Inquisition. Alright, now we gotta do all these things. Gotta do all these things. Okay, that actually this doesn't actually look too bad. I really like the popped collar. It's nice, but I don't know, the little flowy thing, the little cape thing on my butt. It's a little weird. I've never had something that's like that loose. I know clothing and hair are some of the hardest things to like animate, just because it's so like movement oriented. It's like so like it moves at the slightest provocation, and to make something like that is very difficult. I think that's partly why Thane's jacket in Mass Effect 2 and 3, it basically stays attached to his legs. But yeah, we can go in here. This is so weird, being a guy.
Does it trouble you?
Oh, I didn't know she asked me that. Boop, boop, boop. It's fine.
Not really.
What's important is that your mark is now stable, as is the breach. You've given us time, and Solas believes a second attempt might succeed, provided the mark has more power. The same level of power used to open the breach in the first place. That is not easy to come by.
Sounds like fun.
What harm could there be in powering up something we barely understand?
Hold on to that sense of humor.
Oh, good. Okay.
May I present Commander Cullen, leader of the Inquisition.
Hello.
Such as they are. We lost many soldiers in the valley, and I fear many more before this is through.
This is Lady
That's
Josephine
different.
Montelier, our ambassador and
his
chief
response.
diplomat.
Anderan Atishan.
You speak Elven.
You've just heard the entirety of it, I'm afraid.
And of
At
course,
least, you know, you try,
Sister
you know?
Liliana.
My position here involves a degree of...
She is
Yep.
our spy master.
Yes.
Oh,
Tactfully
you know,
put,
you know.
Cassandra.
Impressive.
That's an impressive bunch of titles.
I mentioned that your
I
mark
like
needs
that.
more
That's an
power to
impressive
close the
bunch of
breach for
titles.
Which means we must approach the rebel mages for help.
And I still disagree. The Templars could serve just as well.
good. We need
Yeah.
power, Commander. Enough magic poured into that mark.
Might destroy us all. Templars could suppress the breach, weaken it, so...
Pure
Okay.
speculation.
I was a Templar. I know what they're capable of.
Unfortunately, neither group will even speak to us yet. The Chantry has denounced the Inquisition, and you specifically.
They still think I did it.
They still think I'm guilty.
That is not the entirety of it any longer. Some are calling you, a Dalish elf, the Herald of Andraste. That frightens the Chantry. The remaining clerics have declared it blasphemy, and we
Heretics.
for harboring you.
Chancellor Roderick's doing, no doubt.
It limits our options. Approaching the mages or Templars
Oh,
for
that
help is
face
currently out of the
rendering. Gosh dang it. My friend just got this game on the PC, and I just want to punch him in the face. He just got a laptop that can actually run it. And I'm like, I'm so jealous, because this game, I've seen how pretty it can be, and it just kind of breaks my heart that it's not as pretty as it could be.
Just how am I the Herald of Andraste?
It's so weird to be a boy and
People
being
saw
called that.
what you did at the temple, how you stopped
I'm
the
a
breach
man.
from growing. They have also heard about the woman seen in the rift when we first found you. They believe that was Andraste,
Even if we tried to stop that view from spreading.
which we have
It'd
not.
be a waste of time.
The point is, everyone is talking about you.
It's quite the title, isn't it? How do you feel about that?
It's unnerving.
It's a little unsettling.
I'm sure
I don't
the
stand with
Chantry
very
would
good
agree.
posture.
People are desperate for a sign of hope. For some, you're that sign.
And to others, a symbol of everything that's gone wrong.
The breach doesn't worry them, so let's try this one. So I'm the problem.
So if I wasn't with the Inquisition...
Ah,
Well, let's be honest, they would have censured us no
censured.
matter
And you not being here is
There is something you can do. A Chantry cleric by the name of Mother Giselle has asked to speak to you. She is not far and knows those involved
I
far
don't
better
know.
than I. Her assistance could be invaluable.
Why would she help us?
Why would someone from the Chantry help a declared heretic?
I understand she's a reasonable sort. Perhaps she does not agree with her sisters. You will find Mother Giselle tending to the wounded in the hinterlands near Redcliffe.
Look for other opportunities to expand the Inquisition's influence while you're there.
We need agents to extend our reach beyond
Send our
the
reach
stars,
to the stars
and
above.
we're better suited than anyone to recruit them.
In the meantime, let's think of other options. I won't leave
I've
this
never
all to
heard
her.
that. I've never put that in my head. That's awesome. Okay. Inquisition perks, yeah. War table, blah blah blah. We know how that works. Give me my arrow.
My scouts still comb the hills for clues about the explosion. I'll take what I can find.
Okay. Last seen in the hinterlands, outside Redcliffe. Right. Okay. Stupid mages. Stupid rogue Templars and rogue mages. Nice! I remember thinking, I was like, are these is she good or bad? I can't tell. And then I was like, oh yes, she's our friend. She looks very intimidating at first, but then you start talking to her and she's just a sweetheart. But, you know, I definitely wouldn't want to get on her bad side. That is faux show. I'm very practical. I know, I think I saw, whoa, we wrote for everybody's bad with fear, the apostates are mad, attacking anything that moves. Templars are psychotic as well. Okay. We need to find horse, no, not right now. Operations, yes, I know, okay. We could make money. Oh man, hang on, I'm gonna sneeze. Oh, my bad. Okay, hello everybody. Sorry about that. I just almost did an intro. When I sneezed, I hit the thing on the microphone that actually, it kind of... But I think that when I hit that button, that is actually what causes the audio to not work for the rest of the episode. So I actually had to stop the record just in case and, start a new one. So yeah, there we go. But I was looking at the map and I just realized that this is the Brazilian forest right here, which is totally rad because as I said, I've been playing Origins. I played like 20 hours of it, and then I was like, okay, I need to slow down. That's kind of why I'm doing this, just for funsies right now, is because I need to slow down on the Origins, and so I can, because I like to have people comment and like give me ideas for stuff. But I'm in the Brazilian forest right now. It's where the Dalish elves are. It's a pretty rare. Well, I'm at their camp. I haven't done anything yet. So there's this. Oh wait. There's this. Yes, Black Emporium. Yeah. Black Emporium. Going to Kirkwall. I didn't realize that Kirk over there. Like, it's just right, except, yes, don't go over there. The free marches. Well, that's where my clan is. I didn't realize Kirkwall was right there. Is this the I think this is the Kirkwall symbol, isn't it? I think there's a throne I have that's got that symbol on it. But I'm just kind of... what's that sun? I can't remember what the sun stands for. Is it Chantry or Feralden? It's not, is it? I don't know. Anyway, I plan on doing this one correct. Like I said, I have been playing with my mage character a little bit. I haven't gotten too far. But as for perks, I plan on getting all the perks that are like right off the bat, that are like information about the Fade and Magic, the Chantry history, and like battle or whatever, because I noticed that every now and then the options that I'd never seen before would pop up that were, I didn't realize they were all like, you would get new like it says it, but I never really put two and two together that you get new dialogue options for things to say, and it was actually really cool sometimes, especially being a mage and kind of being like a scholarly type. It was really cool. But however, with the mage, I screwed this up 2 sessions in. Like, I screwed this up so bad. I am never ever choosing Josephine for any any part of this. Any part of it. Let's see. Well, Cullen's is like the 12-minute one, but I can't trust that. Leilion, I think I did that the first time and it was fine. I did Leiliana with the mage, and I don't want to do that one. I like the idea of this one because it's like, especially like, I mean, as a mage, I wasn't really a provider, but as a rogue, I was a provider for the clan, and the fact that I'm gone is going to probably hinder that. Like, it's going to mess with, like, the clan a little bit, and that, like, I'm not going to be there to help hunt. But, so I like the idea of delivering something the clan needs as a show of good faith.
Let's see.
And then, I think basically just never ever choose Josephine, because I lost them, like, I did this one, and then I did one more, and I lost him on that one. Whereas, when I played with Erica, freaking, I got really far, almost all the way to the end, and then I lost them, and I was so mad. I was so mad. Like, ugh. It was so frustrating. I like this guy, the Terran of High Ever. He's, like, holding a vigil. Diplomatic attaché. I like the idea of the honor guard better. I think I did that last time. I did the honor guard last time, but I liked it. But it could be, and some of the Templars who knew the divine. I'll do that one.
To work?
We can do this. Get rid of him right off the bat. Nah. A pariah among his peers. Maybe I should have gotten gold. But, okay, so we don't have enough power to open up anything else right now. We have nothing in Orlais. See, the game always feels a little weird because it feels in charge, like, not just being the first, being the main character, but like, or being like, you know, the player character or whatever, but being, okay, being me. Like, being the person that they seem to defer to. Because I'm like, you guys really should be a little more decisive. Ah!
The Inquisition cannot remain, Ambassador. If you can't prove it was founded on
It
Justinian's
was. We have a
orders.
book.
This
We
is
have
an
a big book, don't we?
time, Marquis. More of
Show
the
him.
faithful flock
Show
here
him.
each day. But allow me to introduce you to the
Oh,
brave
she's
soul
good.
who risked his life to slow
I'm so
the magic of the
slouched.
breach.
Yo.
Master Lavelan, this
Master
is the Marquis
Lavelan.
Durelion, one of Divine Justinia's greatest supporters.
And the rightful owner of Haven. House Durelion lent Justinian
Durelion.
land for pilgrimage.
Julian,
This Inquisition is not a beneficiary,
beneficiary?
of this arrangement.
you own this land.
This is the first I've heard of Haven having an owner outside the Chantry.
My wife, Lady
Well,
Maxine
then-
of Denham, has claimed to Haven by ancient treaty with the
Well, then
monarchs
why
of the
don't
realm.
you,
We were honored.
why isn't your
to
wife
lend
here?
its use to divine
Does your wife
Justinian.
care?
She was a woman of supreme merit. I will not let an upstart order remain
I
on
see.
her holy
I was like,
grounds.
why is he trying to throw us out? But he probably, in some ways, he does, because we've been declared heretics. He's like, no, like this was for the most holy. Like, I'm not gonna have a heretical group in it. I can see that. We could say the Divine's advisors. His followers need shelter. Cause like it's not the fact, cause he doesn't care if it's the Divine advisors. We'll say that.
People have been injured. You can't just turn them out onto the snow.
And who benefits if they stay?
Divine Justinia, Marquis.
Who
the Inquisition,
benefits?
not
Yep.
the Chantry, is
Freaking
sheltering the pilgrims
money
mourner.
grubber.
Why is the Chantry ignoring the faithful?
Because it remains in shock.
See, she knows when to use pressure and when to use like.
We face a
Appeasement,
dark
you
time,
know?
Your Grace. Divine Justinia would not want her passing to divide
See?
us. She would, in fact, trust us to forge new alliances to the benefit of all, no matter how strange they might seem.
Your mask is so weird.
I'll think
You
on it.
look
later,
like
Montague.
diseased.
The Inquisition might stay in the meanwhile.
You live in Orlais, guy. If you go back home to think on it, it's gonna be several months. Actually, really fast, unless he was already here.
Do the Durelions actually have a claim on
He
this
doesn't
thing?
say it as well as the female
Grace's
one does.
position is not so strong as he presents it. Despite our Ferelden relations, the Durelions are Orlesian. If the Marquis wishes to claim Haven, Empress Selene must
Selene, not
negotiate
Celine.
with Ferelden on his behalf.
I
Her
think it
current
is Celine.
concerns are a bit larger than minor property disputes.
You handled. So, wait. So he was bluffing.
His grace was all bluster then.
Even should he leave, the Marquis will share his thoughts on us upon his return to Val Royeaux. Every guest we receive, and we will receive them, will spread the Inquisition's story. An ambassador should ensure the tale is as complimentary as possible.
Is that chair comfortable? So I think it's kind of funny that we already there's already a ton of Inquisition material around. Like there were like little panels behind her that had the Inquisition symbol on it. You know. How did you become ambassador?
May I ask what brought you to work for the Inquisition?
Sister Leliana approached me. We've been acquainted for quite some time. For better or worse, being the Inquisition's diplomat has become as interesting as she promised.
What's your story?
What sort of dealings have you had with nobility?
For some years, I was the royally appointed court ambassador from Antira
That's
to
impressive.
Orlais. The nobility of Thedas is a rather singular sphere. Those I'm not acquainted with, I know through reputation.
Having you around can't hurt.
I'm glad for your help. I have a feeling the Inquisition's going to need it.
I do believe you are correct. Thedas's politics have become agitated as of late. I hope to guide us down smoother paths. But please excuse me. I've much work to do before.
It's like the game can't decide if it wants to render like more smooth motion or more detail in the face. You know what I mean? Read. Children of Andraste, turn in research. I'll turn in some research. Haha, I finished a quest. Okay. Minav! I think her name's Minav, not Minave.
You're the Herald. Or, well, the one they're calling the Herald, anyway. I hope the Inquisition can restore
I wonder if I'll get
I never really wanted
rogue
to leave,
options
so-
for dialogue.
My name is Maeve.
Minave.
I research demons and other creatures. Seeker Pentagon.
call her Minave a
use
lot.
What I find to help the soldiers fight them.
I found something for you.
I found something the demons left behind. Can you use it?
Yes, that's very helpful. Just leave it there and the Tranquil and
I
I
love
will
you.
examine it.
Minav.
You've brought back some fascinating
There was only one
things.
thing, I think.
We're
But thank
putting
you.
them to good use.
So you're a mage.
You said you were a mage.
No.
Your
just
ears
an
are cute.
apprentice. I was never
Mine
very
aren't as
good
long
at
as
magic.
yours.
I've got just enough talent to be a danger to other people. But when the mages rebelled, people like me had nowhere to go. The Templars
I look
would
kinda
have killed
scary.
us. Luckily, Seeker Pentagast took me in, along with the Tranquil I was protecting.
Oh. Meh.
You said that you were keeping some of the Tranquils safe.
Yes. The mages took some of them when my circle rebelled, but the rest were forgotten. Most circle mages look down on the Tranquil, or try to pretend they don't exist. They don't have any emotions. They can barely take care of themselves, can't defend themselves at all. It's a shame. I like them better than most people.
Why? I've never asked that before.
Why would you want to spend time with the Tranquil?
They're polite. They don't bother you if they don't need something. When they study, they have a focus no normal person could ever match. But the Templars, even some of the mages, mistreated them just because they could. The Tranquil never fought back. If not for that, I don't know. Doesn't really matter now.
Interesting. It's odd that the tranquil thing is a thing and that they then a mage, because I'm playing Origins as a mage too. A mage is everywhere. I've never played a mage before, and now I'm playing like two. But you can voluntarily undergo the Rite of Tranquility if you are afraid of the harrowing. But I don't know why you want to be a tranquil when you see the way they're treated. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like you should be promised, like, we will take really good care of you, you know? And, like, you'll have a good life and everything, you know? But they just... I don't know.
I'm surprised that even an apprentice mage wouldn't join the rebellion.
I'm
I
not.
don't like using magic to fight.
I'm
not
sure
good
a
at it
lot of
either.
people didn't
I
want
like
to.
studying. I like performing rituals that help us unlock
That's
the
what I
secrets
want
of
to
the
do as a
veil.
mage.
I liked having the Templars around to keep us safe.
Studying, research.
You might have done well among the Dalish. Our mages are encouraged to study safely.
Fenrir will take the Dalish. Don't let my lack of Vanisline fool you.
Brother.
I was a proud member of my clan until my magic manifested. You know what happens when they have too many mages. They gave me a pack and sent me into the woods to find my own life. I was 7 years old.
My clan found other ways?
My clan never did that. We sent those gifted with magic to other clans, or...
I stumbled into a village, starving and cold, a few weeks later. I started using magic to scare predators away. The villagers saw me make fire in my fist. They were terrified and wanted to kill
Interesting,
me.
I've never done that
Templars
conversation
saved
option.
me from them. They gave me food and clothes and took me to the circle. I've seen what life is like without the Templars, and I want no part of it. I just want to study.
You research creatures?
You said Cassandra has you researching creatures.
Yes. If you find anything interesting in your
I'll
travels,
keep an eye out.
I'd appreciate you bringing it to me. I may be able to find some weakness our soldiers can exploit when fighting various creatures. At the least, some materials are useful for making potions or gear for the Inquisition.
I like her answer to this.
Why did you decide to research dangerous creatures?
I like the outdoors. The idea of
Right.
the outdoors, anyway. When some monster is coming at you, glowing eyes and burning claws, it's terrifying. But once you know how it works, you can deal with it. It's just another part of the world. So much of this world is only frightening because we don't understand it.
I'll speak with you later.
Thank you again for what
You're
you
welcome.
brought back.
I really like Manav, especially knowing her backstory that like she was wandering in the woods for weeks, you know, and was so terrified and frightened and cold and hungry. But she's mastered that in a way by utilizing her skills, which are research, you know, like she's really good at research and just using magic just enough to help her with, you know, research and applying what she's learned. And she overcomes her fears by using her strengths, and I really like. I think she's grown into a very not well-rounded, but she's come into herself. You know what I mean? Like she's still kind of nervous, I think, especially with the whole Mage Rebellion, but like she's her own woman and can deal with things that life throws at her. I will be saving her this time. The last playthrough, I couldn't actually find her. I ended up realizing that she's actually on the other side of the little, like, of the cart or whatever that Adon is, and I'm not sure if I can save them both, or if I have to choose, if it's sort of an involuntary choose one when the first time you play, like, you just grab the first one you can find, and then it's, like, timed, you know? So it's like, not fair, but, ooh, Cullen is ready. Oh, I guess that's not the one that I want. But, anyway, I'm gonna call this one here. Hopefully all the audio and stuff's working. Thank you again for joining me. I'll see you guys in the next one.